Man, they sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, fresh Crocs on. You know what I'm saying? With the high tops. You know how we get that? Yeah, sure. Yeah, real country thing going on, man. Yeah, sure.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more sports. Get unlimited access to premium content with an ESPN Plus subscription. ESPN Plus offers a variety of content, including specials, behind the scenes, docuseries like Bruce Lee's Be Water, and much more. With an ESPN Plus subscription, you get access to a ton of classic archive fights and replays from boxing and the UFC. Big names like, "Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Come and watch my fight." Floyd Mayweather, "Easy work. I'm rich." And Manny Pacquiao, "Yes, it's up to my promoter. Just to name a few. If that's not enough, you could get the ESPN bundle, which includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. All three apps, one low price. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you guys click that link in the description box of all of my videos. Ego signing off. Errol Spence in shape right now before the Danny Garcia fight. Say he gonna make all the boxing experts pay for picking against him. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Head over to my Patreon. Link is in the description. You don't want to miss out having the group sessions. I'm gonna try to get that more structured for you guys, or you can hit the join button to become a YouTube channel member. Let's get into it. Errol Spence, you've seen the clip at the beginning of this video. The man's in shape. He's looking in shape right now, ready to go. And this is a great sign for me. You know, Errol Spence, I think,
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying?
You know, according to his interviews, there was a point in time where he kind of lost his way in terms of, you know, the celebrity of it all and, you know, just hanging out and things of that sort, and wasn't keeping his weight down. You know, wasn't keeping his weight down. And now he's showing you like he's in shape right now. After that accident, it seemed to have triggered the competitive switch in him. And, you know, he looks like he's well on his way. Let me check this. So this is him recently. Some people even said he looked too small, but you know, I'm not even mad at him being light. You know, I'm not mad at him being light, because then you can focus on like building muscle or strength and conditioning. He's in shape right now. You know, it's about conditioning. He already has the style. He already has power. So he doesn't have to change much. He don't have to change much at all. So let me see when the Danny fight is. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Let me see when this fight is. Because it was announced by Errol Spence. I made a video about it, but I want to get the actual date for you guys. I should have just went to Instagram. Here it is. November 21st. So if you look at it, we're the first week of August, and he's not fighting until November 21st, and that's the type of shape he's in already. Man, this dude might be a problem. Now, I'm not sleeping on Danny Garcia. I like Danny Garcia. I think he's a terrific fighter. It's an excellent fight. But Errol Spence, this is what he says. He says, he said, "I should be in front of the Ring magazine, motherfucker. I'm back." So he feel like he's not getting enough recognition. Like, he's back, you know. He had a great year last year, beating Mikey Garcia, undefeated fighter. And you could even argue, some would argue, that Sean Porter is undefeated. Some people thought he beat Keith Thurman. Some people even thought he beat Kell Brook. I personally had him losing those two fights, but nonetheless, they were definitely close fights. But this is what Errol Spence says. He said, all these so-called boxing experts, they're getting screenshotted. Wait till November 21st is over. So again, that's the date he's fighting Danny Garcia. He said, just wait. Just wait and see. And he's trying to prove people wrong. I like this mindset and this spirit from Errol Spence. You know, Errol Spence deserves a lot of credit, and I'll probably make a separate video about this, but he deserves a lot of credit for just his mindset. You know, he's going right back into the fire. Danny Garcia is not a slouch, you know, and I can't even say Danny. Some people don't know shit about boxing. Like, they say these comments and I could tell they don't know boxing. You know, some people saying Danny's tailor-made for Spence. I don't think Danny has a style that's tailor-made. He's fought the different styles. He's fought southpaws with speed like Zab Judah. He fought other guys with, you know, cool power, but a lot of speed like Amir Khan. Eesh. He almost stopped both of them. He did stop Amir Khan, but he came close to stopping Zab Judah. It was a tough fight. But he fought Mauricio Herrera, who has his own style. Lamont Peterson. He fought big punchers like Lucas Matisse, Keith Thurman. You know, Lucas Matisse and Keith Thurman, just look at those two names that Danny fought. They both have big power, but they deliver it in such a different way. You know, so I can't say Danny Garcia is tailor-made for anybody, including Errol, because there's not been a discerned blueprint to absolutely defeat Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? You can say he lost to Sean Porter and Keith Thurman, but those are respectable losses. And Sean Porter is like all in your chest type of fighter. And there's just too many. Danny has fought too many styles. Kendall Hope, cracks. You know, Eric Morales, legend. So he's fought different styles. So, you know, it would be too crazy for me to say that there's a decided way. Because if you look at how Keith Thurman fought Danny, he was aggressive in the first 2 rounds, caught Danny's attention. I believe he hurt Danny in the first round, you know, and that kind of set an early tone. And then Danny had to work from behind a little bit. But then Keith Thurman did the Oscar De La Hoya versus Felix Tito Trinidad. And then he just kept moving, you know, and he wasn't doing like he wasn't making it the same type of fight. Like versus Pacquiao, it was kind of Freaky Friday. Pacquiao caught Keith Thurman in the first round and set an early tone. And Keith Thurman had to work from behind. And he did better late. You know what I'm saying? So boxing's just weird. Styles make fights. Styles definitely make fights. But you know, there's no decided way to beat Errol Spence or Danny Garcia, because even if you look at Danny's 2 losses, Sean Porter and Keith Thurman, they were close, razor close, but they're way different approaches. You know what I'm saying? Way different approaches to still have a close fight and not a concrete, like Danny didn't get blown out by any of those pause. You know, he didn't get blown out by any of those people. So, you know, it's not enough data in terms of Danny actually losing. And I'm not talking about like Mauricio Herrera. I did think he lost that fight, but you know, they had him winning. Some people had him losing, Lamont Peterson, but those weren't losses on his record. You see what I'm saying? And those are all close fights. So still there's no actual blueprint to beat Danny Garcia that's like guaranteed to work. You see what I'm saying? Versus, let's say, even Amir Khan. In my opinion, Amir Khan, especially now, there's certain styles, and in my mind, I feel if Amir Khan were to fight those styles, I definitely would favor him to lose. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia, you know, it's a toss-up. Sometimes Danny's performances are even kind of inconsistent. Fights you may not expect much from him, like Lucas Matisse, he shows up. I picked him to beat Lucas Matisse, for the record. The video is still on my channel. You know, that was way back when, but just so you know, I know. But then he overperformed, and, you know, he had Matisse looking bad and dropped him and had his eye looking all watery. But then the very next fight, I think it was, with Mauricio Herrera, that's the fight I thought he lost. So, you know, Danny's a little bit tricky. Either way, it should be a great fight. It's a big fight. It's big blockbuster boxing. And Errol Spence, he's the truth. He's the guy with 2 belts. Danny, you know, is trying to get that. Errol Spence is in shape. He's definitely not. See, the thing that has all the makings for a classic with this particular fight is the 2 styles. But also, in my opinion, Danny is he's more of a boxer puncher with a agreeable style than Sean Porter. I think Sean Porter versus Errol Spence, I was at that fight. I think that was an absolute classic. But in my opinion, I don't think Errol Spence fully registered and had the same respect level for Sean Porter going into the fight. Coming out of the fight, maybe that's something different. But going into the fight, I think Errol Spence kind of underestimated Shawn Porter, his ability to make it tough, because he even said stuff. You fight like you drowning, man down. You fight like you swimming. Like you an in-shape street fighter. So those insults, I think Errol Spence probably believed that Shawn Porter. But Shawn Porter, you know, he's a rough customer. Going into this Errol Spence Danny Garcia fight, I think there's more of probably a mutual respect. Like, okay, this is a guy who can box. He can set things up. He can set traps. He can counter. You know, and then Danny's probably thinking, you know, okay, this is a guy who has a good size. He has something to prove from the accident. Vicious body puncher. You know, once he gets into that grinding rhythm, you know, he'll suffocate you, you know, and be in your wheelhouse. So I think going into this fight, it's going to be a calculated fight because both guys, I really feel there's no surprises. We watched Danny's whole career, watched Errol Spence's whole career. So all in all, I think we just know what to expect. But going into the Porter fight, I don't think Errol fully gave Shawn Porter his credit or thought he had the skills to even go the distance. I think he even said he was going to knock him out and stuff like that. So I think it'll be different because styles make fights. And I think stylistically, he knows what Danny brings. So he says he's going to screenshot y'all. He's going to screenshot people picking against him and see what's up. Man, if Errol Spence stopped Danny Garcia, let me tell you, this kid is like superstar. Like, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Danny's always showed a hell of a chin. So if something like that, something crazy happened, like a TKO, anything, or even a dominant, like Mikey Garcia type performance for Errol, wow. You know, I'm going to give mad props. But hopefully you liked the video. I like what I'm seeing from Errol Spence. He looking ready. He got time too. Today I got time, cuz. He got time, cuz. And he already looking ready. Smash the like button. He ready like Freddy. He a nightmare. Bars. Sign up for ESPN Plus using my link. Smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I'm the one. I'm gonna stay on top of this fight because it's a great fight. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.